Everybody, I'm Suzi Titleman and we're here to do Doga. This is Arden and Indiana, and let's have some fun. Here we go. Come to a seated position on your dog. Indiana, don't leave. I got Arden, she's left. Come to a nice seated position on your yoga mat or on a couch or on the floor or anywhere you can get. Take your dog, roll your shoulders, roll their shoulders. Tune into your breath. Your dog can do whatever they want. They can sit here in front of you. Connect with your pet. Inhaling. Exhaling. We want to thank Wolf Driver for sponsoring Doga. We want to thank our pets for being in our lives. We want to thank our bodies. Stretch out your arms here. Shake them out. Rub them together, your palms. Build up a little heat, and then take your hands. Press them on your pet and do it again. Warm up. And in your nose, go. And press your dog. Just sharing energy. Breath of fire through the nose. Hold it over their eyes. Nice. Good job. Doga is coming into a yoga state, changing the state of where we were before we came to our mat or to our couch or wherever you are. You could be in the backseat of a car. We're coming to breath, inhaling and exhaling and connecting with our dog. We're going to chant the sound of Om 3 times to open our practice. Inhale. Om. Om. And for the person, stretch out your fingers. I'm a cracker, everything on me cracks. Turn your hands over like this, and then turn them forward onto your floor, your mat, and give your hands a nice stretch. Breathe through your nose. Nice. And then we'll move into a pose for the dog. So if you need to release your legs and move to find your pet, good find you now. Open up your legs. So we're going to grab your doggy and we're going to do the same thing we just did with our hands. We do a forward and a bend at back stretch and bend forward and bend back. I'm going to get Indiana. Excuse me, Arden. Indy, come here. Come back. Onto the mat. Nice sitting. Good girl. So, all right, moving into a pose for myself. So Doga is very organic, okay? You move with what is working for you and your pet. You do what's working for you guys. Nice. Oh, we lost Indiana again. Coming back, hands and knees. Good, so Arden's waiting for her stretches. All right, so you could do for the dog here, 1 arm stretch, or we're gonna do a 2-leg stretch. So I'm gonna move around the pet. The dog is sitting in front of you. Bend your knees. You could have a bigger dog here. Start to massage into the front of their body. Connect your body to theirs if you can. And then we'll lift up and pull in. They might be standing or sitting on their back legs. You're connecting here with your heart. Reaching down, holding. A nice stretch for you. Rubbing under the belly. Back legs if they'll come up. Good girl, she's pushing into the ground. That was Coley's favorite thing to do. Coley was my dog who I originally started Doga with. He just passed away. Very, very sad. Coming up. Tucking the toes under for the person if you can. Heart open, breathing. Nice. So all these moves we do, you need to be really careful. If you have a bigger dog, then, you know, their dog might still be, your dog might here be on the ground, and you're doing just a one leg move, okay? And then another one leg move. So I was used to working with a 30-pound dog, opening up the legs wide, stretching your dog out. Arden's going, and then licky, licky. Massaging their spine. Okay, they can roll over. All right, this is a good time to do back leg stretch, one leg stretch, other leg stretch. Okay. We do classes right now for Wolf Driver 3 days a week, so the class is definitely organic, and you get to see how, you know, it's about the dogs. Coley used to be, he would do the same fabulous moves all the time, and he would get so good. Like, he loved to put his paws here on my shoulders. Little dogs you could lift up. Good girl. My other dog, Curly, she loves to do balancing. She's half the size of Arden. You work around what you can do, your yoga practice, and what your dog can do. So like Indiana, we're going to cross our ankles, and then you roll forward. That's how you transition. I'm going to see if Indiana will stretch out her paws here. Whoa, good girl. Okay, so she loves to, oh, good girl. So I'm in a child's pose. She's in a nice back stretch. Inhaling, exhaling. I move into a downward dog here for me. Resting back. I do your back legs. Good girl. Back to her front legs. Enough of that. Good girl. Good girl. And that's it. That's it. They're done. Let them go. We don't force them. Indiana is new, and it's my husband's dog, and so she's only been doing yoga for a couple years. Not even that deep into it until now. A lot more now. So, you know, we have to move on after our pets pass away, right? I guess so. I'm moving on. Inhaling. Exhaling for you, a cat-cow. Nice. Look who's back. Arden. So she said, Mom, pop up. Back leg up. Great squat for me. Nice back legs up. Front legs up. Just letting them take part. You know, you don't even have to touch them. Let them just choose to be here with you. Are you eating my hair? Obviously, you can't pick up a really, really big dog. opening up your heart center in standing poses. Sometimes the pose is more for you in a stretching way, you know? It's about being together on the mat. Switching. Don't forget to breathe. If I forget to remind you, remind me. Hear your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. If you have a big dog, they can be down here on the ground. You can be working with them. Let your head go. Nice. People can inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Wander back into your downward dog, upward dog, roll through. Flip your toes, heart through. Take some yoga classes so when you come, you'll know what to do. You can really do your own practice when you're taking here with me. I can just give you a couple tips here and there to, really do the best yoga practice. You need to know some yoga for yourself. So, when you're with me, you learn some for sure. Downward dog is a great pose to come into from here, child's pose. And then that's a good place to come right into your upward to your downward. And just like a dog chooses downward dog, it could be the greatest pose of all time. Nothing like a downward dog and nothing like your dog. Doga is about being more like our dogs. Stretching more like our dogs. As soon as they wake up, as soon as they get up from anywhere, they go right into a stretch. Dogs are able to just be content and be here and present now. Shake it out. No, they're not here right now. Let's take Indiana back. Shivaya Nama Om, Shivaya Nama Om, Shivaya Nama Om, Om Namah Shivaya. Connecting with song, mantra. I'm going to tuck my toes. It's my favorite pose to teach you guys. Tuck your toes under. Little reflexology and massage. A little straight movement. Pressing into their toes. Stretching them back. Just like I'm doing on my toes. Toes are tucked under. Breathe. In your nose, out your nose. Good girl, Indiana. Massaging into the tail. All kinds of acupressure points inside the tail. You do what your dog loves. Okay, like Arden, we work around her not wanting to stretch her arms out that much sometimes. Person. down. Hands forward or back. Roll your shoulders. This kind of like Asian style music always makes me want to have sushi. Little chakra massage, the jaw, third eye point, throat, the ears. All the way down the body. Front legs. So if you don't get to all their moves, their legs, doing all the same moves because the dog might move or somebody might come to the door or this or that or this or that. You do them during the day. It's good to know your dog's body, checking out their paws. Stretch them up. Indiana runs hard. She's got a brother and a daughter, and they all look the same, and they just like chase each other and run in their grandma's backyard here in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. It's really hot right now, very buggy. She gets out there and runs hard, so she needs her Doga. You let them feel your calm, you feel their calm. Mostly we are trying to find our dog's calm in us. A dog can just lay here and be present and peaceful and happy all the time. We're always on the move, on the run, on the go. Really, if only we could be more like our dogs. Take a twist. Roll your head. Twist the other way. Roll your head. One more time, twist. And twist. Give a roller around, roll it over. Whoop. Sorry. Stay here. Opening up here with your chest. Alright guys, let's read a little bit before we come down to a meditation, our favorite guardians of being, spiritual teachings from our dogs and our cats. That Eckhart Tolle, my favorite, #1 spiritual man in the world, they say. Spent some time up in Omega with him. I can't even believe how much I really learned and took away from him, and then to find out that he had written a book about dogs, and here I was doing Doga, so it was like this, I've been doing Doga for 15 years, and I didn't, know that he was so into the dog. Allow your dog to take you for a walk every day. It's good for the body and it's good for the soul. The key to transformation is to make friends with this moment. What form it takes doesn't matter. Say yes to it. Allow it. Be with it. Oh, that was the dog's teaching. I'm just translating it into words. The man sitting at his desk and he's saying, gee, what time is it? The dog's going, no. The man says, dogs always know what time it is. It's now. And it is. We want to let go of what brought us here and what's ahead of us and just be, right? If only my Coley was back, how many nows did I have with him? I did, But now is now with Indiana, and I'm excited to bring Doga to you guys and for you to see it with a big dog who really likes to relax. Let's come down onto our backs. So, Let your hips open, let your legs open. Take your legs up in the air. Rock them side to side. Let your belly sink low. Let's just leave the legs up in the air. If you have a little dog, they could be on you. Okay, I'm not going to move Indiana. I could scoot around also on her to more to the side. I have a little dog here. Up, stay. Indy, where's Arden? I lost her. So if you have a little dog, put him here. You can have your legs straight up. A big dog, if you could pull him up. You know, take time to do this at home. Arden. Arden's back. You have your hands up, a little inversion. Point and flex your hands and your feet. Hi, it's a real dog. She's a real girl. She's like 14, 15 pounds. She needs to lose a little bit of weight, but sure feels nice on my body here. Connecting with my breath. I want you to take a lot of the poses that you learned today into your life and do on a daily basis. You don't have to do it all for a solid 20 minutes. You can visit me at dogadog.org and get my DVD. I learned to be a teacher there. Thanks again for Wolf Driver for sponsoring Doga. So you could stay in this position with your legs up or your legs down or your knees open to the side. I always say you can pause if you're not with us live and stay here for another 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes. Add your dog wherever you can. We'll slowly start to bring our knees in and turn our hips to the side. We're going to ohm here. Om. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Slowly start to make your way up. Just go slow after you've been down. We've been moving around. You want to take it easy on yourself. Take it easy on your dog when you get out of yoga class and yoga class. Drink some water. Relax. Come to a cross-legged seated position. Come back to your pet. We thank our dogs for being in our life. We thank ourselves for taking this moment to do yoga with them, to be now. Take your hands into prayer. Take your dog's hand, paws into prayer. And we say, Namaste, I bow to the light and the divine in you. That is the light and the divine in me. Again, I'm Suzi Titleman, and this is Arden, Indiana, from Jacksonville Beach, Florida, and Wolf Driver. And we will see you next time.